So we're following on from the chicken, how to raise chickens example. I'm going to end this one here. I just quickly want to show you an example of why this is a great keyword. If you're into chickens, remember, we're focusing on a niche that you love. I could think of at least 10 business models right now on how you could make money on chickens if chickens was your thing. Here's something to think about straight away. People are suffering in the economy. People don't have the money that they used to have. If you can raise a chicken for eggs, if you can raise a chicken for meat, then you can help people because they can spend less money on their eggs and less money on their meat. If you're showing people how to raise chickens because someone wants them as a pet, even easier. Very, very simple. You can show them how to take those chickens and raise them to sell them. You can show them how to raise chickens to get their eggs. It's powerful stuff, this. Very, very simple. So look, the number one guy in the videos and the number one guy in a video on the everything was this guy here. I'm going to quickly take you to YouTube and show you his video. And then we're going to see what it is that this person's doing to try and make money. So let's just click that there. And of course we end up at YouTube. I'm going to drop the volume so we don't get distracted, and I'm going to keep the video playing for you. Now I could analyze this video and tell you straight away that there are some good things that this person has done, and there are some things that this person knows nothing of. And that is one of the skills that I taught in my video training course, TubeRadar. And I'm not here to promote that. I'm just here to show you that TubeRadar could change your life if you were lucky enough to get that. It's no longer available, but anyway. So this is a automated article that has a robotic sound behind it. Really, really bad, some people would say. Not so bad, because this guy's had 7,000 plus views. Okay, and he's talking about how to raise chickens. What we can see here is that he's linking to his website. That link there is going to his website. So he must be doing something with his website there. Okay, very, very clever. I guarantee you that when we click this link, when we arrive at this person's website, he is going to be giving something away. And when he gives that something away, behind the scenes, he is going to promote a product. That is how this person is making money. That is a clever person. That is an educated person. That is someone that is making a living from how to raise chickens by creating simple videos. So let's quickly take a look at this. Let's go in and analyze his website very, very quickly, and we can see a perfect business model here. So here's the website. When I just click that link inside YouTube, this is where I've arrived. How to raise chickens, and this is Bob Pearson presented. Nice little simple sales page. I can tell you straight away that this is going to be something that promotes something free and is also going to sell something. What you can see off the screen is that this is a page rank 1. And from a traffic point of view, he's not getting a lot of traffic, but that's not why we're here. We're here to show you how people make money. So he's got a typical sales page here. I'm not going to analyze it. There you go. Get your free copy today. He's giving away 8 tips on chicken owners should know before starting to raise chickens. Very, very good, because it's very relative to what we're here. People are going to put their name and their email address into this box, and they're going to click here, and they're going to get the free e-report on how to raise chickens. In the background, this website owner is then going to promote something for sale. That is the essence of what you do and how you connect with people. What I can tell you is, as we go down, that this website owner is actually selling a product as well. And somewhere down here we're going to see bonuses, and we're going to see a product for sale. There you are, there's a bonus. Common poultry diseases, the home broiler chicken flock, exhibiting poultry and procedures for killing and dressing homegrown flocks, and 300 delicious chicken recipes. So he's going to give the people that buy the product 5 extra books. He's going to give a 60-day guarantee, and then he's going to sell a product, and that product is $19.97. So this person is going to make money based on helping people raise chickens. And that's what's going on here. I can probably almost guarantee you that this is in the ClickBank marketplace. So that is something that you could promote absolutely free of charge. That is something that you could make a lot of commission from by taking someone else's hard work. Does it belong to this guy? Maybe, possibly. Who knows? We would have to do a little bit more delving, but whichever way you look at it, you could be interested in raising chickens and you could be making money. You could dominate this guy's videos. You could dominate this marketplace very, very easily if you get educated correctly and if you know what you're doing. I myself could get into raising chickens right now and I could knock this guy off the top of the search engines. I could take most of the traffic because why? I'm educated, I'm skilled, and I know what to do. 95% of the people do not know that. So that's an idea of a niche or a niche, and how, if you have a passion for it, how you could become successful. So that is one simple example of a niche that you know something about. Now, you might not be into chickens. I'm not into chickens, but you would be into something. And the business model is exactly the same. You find something you have a passion for, or an interest for, or something that you love, or something that you know something about, or something that is going to make you happy when you wake up in the morning to go to work. Something that when someone asks you a question, you can give them an answer. That is all it takes. That's what you need to do. Now, I'm going to give you thousands of examples of different niche or different niches. I'm going to give you examples on anything that you care to think about. So if you have a niche or a passion or a love for something and you don't think that it's a business model that's going to make you money, I'm here to change your mind. Write down a comment. Put down what it is you think you want. Test me. Put me to the test. Show me something, and I guarantee you that as long as it's legitimate, that I can turn that into a web business. I can turn that into a way of you making money, of you getting up in the morning and being excited by what you do. Now, I'm also going to focus on all the 7 elements, and you need to make sure that you're following these training courses if you want the full picture. You need to make sure that at all costs you're doing what you're supposed to do if you want to become successful. That is to educate yourself. That is to make sure that before you go in, you don't do what 95% of people are doing. You don't rush in. You don't think you know better. Be clever. Get educated. Understand that you can turn your life around if you follow the right plans, if you understand the 7 elements and how those elements are going to affect people. Remember, if you want to know more, please go to the website. The link for the website will be directly underneath this video. All you have to do is get yourself educated. This is John Adams signing out. I'm going to see you on the next training video. Make sure you watch the full series. This is here to help you.